Welcome to Your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 720. If you are writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing your book but you need some help getting it done, you are in the right place. Good morning. Happy Monday, everyone. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh. If you're looking for me online, look for Christine Inc., like that stuff we write with. Each day, I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 19 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they have the ability to turn a quote-unquote non-author into a published one. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here's today's quote. Listen, real poetry doesn't say anything. It just ticks off the possibilities. Opens all doors. You can walk through any one that suits you. Jim Morrison. And once again, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. This episode today was inspired by a great, awesome, amazing conversation with my writer husband, Mike. And let's talk about verisimilitude. This will be a word that you won't be able to get out of your head after listening to today's episode. I guarantee it, because ever since he and I had this conversation, I've just been walking around saying verisimilitude randomly for no reason. So let's talk about verisimilitude. From its roots, verisimilitude, and the spelling, I think, is verisimilitude. Tell me that's not a spelling bee. Verisimilitude basically means similarity to the truth. Most fiction writers and filmmakers aim at some kind of verisimilitude to give their stories an air of reality. They need not show something actually true or even very common, but simply something believable. A mass of good details in a play, novel, painting, or film may add verisimilitude. A spy novel without some verisimilitude won't interest many readers, but a fantastical novel may not even attempt to seem true to life. Here's another example. Why are so many songs from bands like Creedence Clearwater Revival and The Doors, but specifically those two, CCR and The Doors, put into movies about Vietnam? Have you ever noticed that? A lot of all the CCR and Doors songs put in movies about Vietnam so often. Did you know that Oliver Stone originally envisioned Jim Morrison as Charlie Sheen's character in the Vietnam film Platoon? Oliver Stone saw the truth using today's buzzword, verisimilitude, and also another buzzword of today, authenticity. He saw the truth of Morrison's words and really his entire soul, I think. And since that was what he was obviously going for with the movie Platoon, the truth about Vietnam, he wanted the music, and in this case, the musician, to be a match, almost a soul match. Morrison's writing sought higher truths, and he did what was needed to reach those truths without fear. And I think that's what drew Oliver Stone to him. Obviously, it didn't work out. Charlie Sheen did, obviously, an epic job in that movie, but little fun fact for you that Oliver Stone originally envisioned Jim Morrison in that role. The most legendary artists in history all told, and still do tell, their versions of the truth without holding back. If you think about it, verisimilitude at its core might just be what we call artistic license. So questions for you. How can you infuse verisimilitude, this artistic license, this variation of the similarity and variation to the truth? How can you infuse verisimilitude into your writing, into who you are as an author? And perhaps it's worth reviewing some of the examples I talked about today, some of the legends of music and art who displayed truth in their work and who they were as people, and see what you can learn from them. Who are some other artists? Here's another question. Who are some other artists, whether authors, musicians, painters, dancers, other artists that you can think of in this conversation about verisimilitude, people that really speak their truth and similarities to the truth, and they live that? So please drop by my Inc. Authors group on Facebook, and let's have a whole conversation about verisimilitude. And I told you you're not going to be able to get it out of your head. Sorry for that. As always, I will put the link to Inc. Authors in the show notes. Thank you for joining me here on Your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And if you could subscribe to the show, Your Daily Writing Habit, wherever you're listening to it, I would super appreciate it. And also leave a review. Thank you. Until tomorrow, happy writing.